What's going on, friends? I've got here a 2012 Nissan Altima, and I'm going to use this car to point out to you some useful troubleshooting steps for the blower motor. So we're going to go over some fuses and some relays. I'll also show you how you can access the blower motor to replace it. So to begin with, we're going to pop down here. There's a fuse box inside the car. We remove the cover by just pulling down. You can read about the fuses on the back, but I'll go ahead and point out to you the useful ones that you need to know. Now, the blower motor itself is powered by two 15 amp fuses. They're blue fuses right next to each other. I'll go ahead and pull one of them out so you can see what a good fuse looks like. You can see the unbroken wire that is inside the fuse, indicating to me that it is a good fuse. So it's these two 15 amp fuses that send power to the blower motor. There's another fuse for those of you who have automatic climate control. That is this 10 amp fuse. This provides power to the climate control unit. That's the unit with the buttons, the knobs, the dials that you use to turn the AC or the heat on and off. There's a great troubleshooting step we can do here if we have a voltmeter or a test light. Do you see the exposed wire or the exposed metal on these blower motor fuses? You can test for voltage here with the voltmeter or a test light. And if you do have voltage present at these fuses, then you know that the blower motor relay is working properly. The blower motor relay, when activated, is what sends power to the blower motor through these two fuses. If you do not see power at these fuses when the car is on, then it's very likely that your blower motor relay has failed. Now, I'll go ahead and show you how to access that. It's kind of tricky. You'll have to actually remove this partially so you can move it about. And there's a couple of things you can do, popping out these 10mm screws. And there's tabs that you can depress here. And there's another one up here. Basically, what you need to do is get to the back side of this unit to see that blower motor relay. So we'll go ahead and navigate around. Do you see the four relays on the back of the unit? We have fuses on the front. These are the relays on the back. The blue relay that I've written B on, that is the blower motor relay. So that's how you access the relay. Now let's say you've checked, your fuses are good, you have power to the fuses, but the blower motor is still not coming on. Well, let's access that blower motor. So we're going to move over to the passenger side of the car where the blower motor is. So getting in here in the passenger side, we have to remove this glove box to get to the blower motor. So the first step is you remove, they call it the glove box finisher. It's this plastic trim piece. Now there are a total of 8 screws that are holding this glove box in place. There's 3 up here, 1, 2, 3. There's 2 more in the back of this, 1, 2. And then moving to the bottom, we've got 3 more. I went ahead and removed them already to make this video a little bit quicker. But when you've removed all 8 screws, this glove box component will pop out. And you can let it drop. There is a wire on the back that you can disconnect. It goes for the glove box illumination. There's another wire here. But we can let this hang for now because this is showing us the blower motor. There it is. And there's a connector. Thankfully, it's easy to get to right here. Let's go ahead and pop this out. You just push on this button here and it pulls out. Let's talk about the 3 wires. The black wire provides a constant ground. The white-blue wire provides power from those blower motor fuses that I've been talking about. And the blue wire is the control wire. That receives a signal from your climate control unit to tell the blower motor how fast to operate. Now, my favorite way of testing the blower motor is to give it a good whack. So have the car on, have the heat or the AC on, and then just start bashing on it. Sometimes what happens is the blower motor will develop a bad connection inside the motor, the windings. You can smack on it, and sometimes that's all you need to get the blower motor working again. You should also inspect the connector, because sometimes it will be burnt. There'll be corrosion here, or the terminals will have gotten burnt. And if that's the case, you may have to replace the connector and maybe this blower motor as well. As far as getting this blower motor out of here, if you have power, you have ground, but the blower motor is just not working. Again, there's more Phillips screws here on the back side, and then there's some that I can't capture on camera, but best believe they're back there. But yeah, I hope that this video was helpful and thorough. Please let me know down below if you guys have any questions or helpful tips for testing out the blower motor on your Nissan Altima. And thank you for watching.